Hello everyone. I'd like to warmly welcome everybody here in our cozy, I hope cozy, offices here in Warsaw, Poland. And I'd like to welcome all the live viewers who are watching us online. Hello guys. Maybe first I'll start with a word of introduction. You know, I'm not as known as Steve Jobs yet, so probably you might not know me. My name is Marcin. I'm co-founder and joint CEO of Projekt Group. And I'm here today to present you, I think, a couple of really exciting things which we have prepared for you. So let's get rolling. Yeah, it would be good if I would turn on the clicker. Small things. Okay, I will start with The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings, which we've released last year for PC. The game did do very well. It was widely acclaimed by the critics, by the media. But what is really most important for us, you guys, you gamers, appreciate our game a lot. And thanks to you, we managed to sold over 1.1 million units to date. So we're really happy with that. Thank you very much, guys. And we have prepared some really cool things for you today. But if there is a chance that some people who are watching us today are not familiar with The Witcher franchise, with The Witcher games, I just have a few short slides to tell you what The Witcher is about. So first and foremost, it's a mature story-driven RPG game, non-linear in its nature, where there is a living and breathing world, and your decisions have consequences, and they really matter. They influence the world around you, and that's how you shape the story. Of course, you develop the characters, but the world really interacts with you. Spectacular and dynamic combat. I really like this screenshot. That's actually in-game footage. That's what you will see in the X360 or the PC version. A huge opponent, and Geralt. He's master swordsman, so he's really skilled with the sword, but he's also using magical attack. But not only that, he can use range weapons. So the combat has a real tactical element to it. Vast and living world. I really like this part of our game because you are fully immersed in a colorful world. And actually, if you look at the screenshot, and of course we'll be showing you gameplay in a moment, you can see a huge world, mountains around you. You can explore every single place here. You can go around, you can explore every location, enter in taverns, talk to people, and it's really breathing and you interact with it. So I think that's what RPG gamers, I'm an RPG gamer, and that's what I love in games. And by far it's one of the best looking RPGs ever. So, we have something to show you that, but this is true for both the PC and X360. Let me show you a quick trailer about The Witcher. Actually, it's a sneak peek of a trailer.
We agreed.
Pretty cool, isn't it? To be continued because that's just 1 minute of a 6 minutes trailer prepared fully in the Red engine, and we are releasing it to the internet tomorrow. So take a look at it. I think it very well describes what the Witchers are about and what's their profession. They are mutated humans, and people fear them. So that's Geralt, our main protagonist. Definitely check out the trailer tomorrow. It's really cool. I really like it. one more thing, because ultimately, you know, after we show this trailer, there will be a question. So, are they going to be horses? Can you ride horses in The Witcher? And I'll have to say, no, guys. And there is a very valid reason. And it's actually very similar to the reason which the Game of Thrones producers had. You know, to have real horses in the production, it's really expensive. So we just couldn't afford it. And sorry, you will not have it now. And right now, coming to The Witcher on the X360, I mean, it's a really, really important moment for us because it's our first console game after 8 years almost in the business. So first console game, and it's coming to the Xbox 360, which you probably already know. We are really, truly excited about it, and we wanted to make sure that we'll make it right. It's actually coming in the Enhanced Edition, which I'll tell you more about in a second. But first, a few words how we prepared the Xbox 360 version, because that's a very, very different approach to most of the people out there. So first and foremost, we sat down and we thought, okay, so what makes a truly great Xbox 360 game? And we said, okay, it has to be native to the console. You have to have true look and feel. It cannot be just a lousy port. So we built it from the ground up. And actually, funny enough, there are videos showing up in the internet comparing PC and X360 version, although you know that the specs are different. Yes, Xbox 360 is an older machine. People can have very, very modern PCs. But still, in some aspects, the Xbox 360 version can look superior. So I think we have really succeeded with that. And it's definitely one of the best looking X360 games. It's a great RPG game, but it looks great on your screen. So if you have an HD TV, you will really max it out. And most of all, The Witcher in Enhanced Edition, The Witcher 2 in Enhanced Edition, is the most polished and ultimate version of the game. So it's a real treat for you guys. I'm talking about the Enhanced Edition, and let me tell you a little bit more about the key new features. So what we are informing about a little bit earlier this month is the changelog. Over 100 improvement and fixes, and a lot of this were made after you guys contacted us and told us what you wanted us to update and change. This is of course packed in the brand new Xbox 360 version because there was no Xbox 360 version before, and that's coming also in an update. It's in an update for the PC version. On top of that, we have 4 hours of totally new gameplay. So the game is huge already. It's over 40 hours, and we are adding 4 hours of new gameplay. Over 33 minutes of new movies and cinematics. It's really important because we are enhancing the story with it. We are telling more story and clearing up the points in the game, especially towards the end, where certain things maybe lacked an answer at some moment. I really like that. We have a big outro that's really important. We didn't have it before. And we have a almost 4-minute CGI intro, which we have presented before. So if you haven't seen that, definitely check it out, either on our site or on Game Trailers. It's made by the Oscar nominee Tomasz Bagiński and Platyś Image Studio. It's really cool. And all of this greatness and goodness is coming to Xbox 360 and PC on the 17th of April 2012, so not even 2 weeks. And I'm strongly encouraging you to check this out. But guys, I mean, it's just me talking, you know. It looks great, it plays great. So let's really see how it looks and how it plays. I would like to invite on stage Łukasz Babiel, from our QA department, gameplay master, and a special guest all the way from Los Angeles, United States of America. Yes, yes, yes. Come on, Jesse, come on. YouTube celebrity, known for his YouTube channel. Come on stage. OMFG Kata, in person. Will you do the honor and comment our humble game?
I would love to. I apologize to everyone in advance, though. I'm kidding. Let's do this thing. Okay, so we're going to start out here by changing everything to English. Then we're going to load into the very beginning of the game and just go through some of the quick changes to the 360 version and show you guys how it plays that way. Also, when in need of additional income, oh, okay, here we go. So first, You can see we're maybe halfway through the prologue, the intro to the game, and right down there you saw the search button was A, and we'll start looking around right now. Do you want to go through and change weapons and things like that? So here's your Temerian sword, and you notice the difference right away is the differences between them are now a tab on the side rather than down at the bottom. And so we'll just equip the Temerian sword really quick. And let's throw on some Falca's Blood, let's do that. And maybe a bomb or two, a trap. Oh yes. Okay. We'll walk over here to the window. I never understood the music. They're just fishing. There's nothing going on there. Nothing suspicious. All right, we'll come up around the corner here, and if I remember from the original playthrough of this, there's guys right over here. Okay.
For the Baroness!
Switch our sides to Igni. We'll this guy alive. You see the way the game operates on the 360. And later on, we'll try and do some targeting. Guys, and we'll run up here through this passageway. Now, I apologize to every RPGer out there. We are skipping all the loot that you should be picking up right now. Okay, that's good. That's better. Oh, that's good. Let's climb this wall. And if you take a look over here on the side, that's some of the background art there. And that is a wall, and that is ivy. And okay, alright, let's keep going. We'll take these guys out here. I've made a special request. You can see the targeting system. He's switching between the guys. The camera is following wherever his target is, which is really good if you're playing with a controller like that. So my special request is to art one of these guys off the cliff, which is probably one of the best parts of this game. I don't know if we can pull it off. We'll see. There we go. Get him. Nice. So this scene, you are helping King Foltest get into the Lavalet Palace, and Geralt has to sneak around through the back way and get the key to open the gate. So that's what he's doing. And doing it very effectively. So we'll go in through the door here. And there's something that I noticed the first time I saw this version of the game. It was mentioned earlier that the graphics, even though it is, 360 is a little bit older, the graphics are optimized and improved. And one of the things I noticed is that guy with the horns on his helmet there, the guy showing off. Originally, by the way, that's amazing. Originally, on the PC version, I thought that those were feathers. I did not realize they were horns. That's how better this has gotten graphically. Right, pick up the key off that guy. And we'll go back inside and open the gate. And this is, coming up here is one of the many QTE events in the game. This one, you press A repeatedly. High skill involved here. Alright, we'll run back out here. Inanimate objects, my mortal enemy. Alright, let's go through here. And we'll open the gate and get a cutscene. No, it's already open.
You have just become the most titled witcher in the world. And the wealthiest.
I'll remind you of that when this is all over, sire.
See, Vernon? Geralt succeeded.
Lucky he did. The priest was downright discourteous and went off to meet his gods.
I saw Scoia'tael on the river.
Where? How many? What colors did they wear?
Plough the elves. We'll tend to them later. The monastery awaits.
Okay, and now we're going to go back and show you a quick scene here that has to relate to...
This puzzle is beginning to come together, Geralt.
An earlier
You're either
part of
telling the
prologue.
truth or weaving a very convincing lie. I want to hear the rest.
Okay, so this is actually earlier,
Things
but
went
we decided to do it out of
relatively
our
smoothly after we
order.
came out of that tower. That is, until we ran into Aryan Lavalette.
And this will show you the graphical improvements to the game. It's one of the most cinematic scenes in it. I really like this scene. And of course, this is maybe 5 minutes into the actual gameplay of the game, and it throws you right into the heart. I gotta say, it's kind of a joy to watch. I like watching you kill these guys. Much better than me. Alright. And now we're going to switch to a part in the third act, which is some new content. So this is a new quest line, and I believe it's in total 2 hours, and what you're about to see is not even a tenth of what the storyline is for this. So no spoilers if you're worried about that. In this, we're about to find all of his password information, so feel free to use that. Okay, here we go. We're saving the game. Apparently, you're not supposed to turn off the console. I'm not sure if you're aware of that. So this is going to introduce a new character. It's going to introduce a new storyline, but it's associated with the story that's already there. So it isn't some random thing that just shows up at the last minute. They've worked it into the actual story, and in this case, it has to do with the Vernon Roach story. And Brigitte is one of his informants, and she's been charged with watching the royal children, and something may or may not have happened to them, and she may or may not know about it. And she's only willing to tell you if you escort her out of the area. And so you have to meet up with a smuggler who's going to get her out of the place. And right away, I just want to say you should give the sound designer a raise, because I love the birds in the background and the noises of the forest. Someone out there, give him a raise.
It's Roach's bitch! Kill them!
And of course, because she has information, people want that information, so they're out to get her. And even though it says bandits,
Death to all shit-eaters!
I like that the other guys are taking the time to wait for him to kill him before they attack again. So right there, as he blocks, there was a little symbol that appeared. That's the riposte symbol, and that's when you can slash at them after they bounce off your sword there. Let's try and do that again. Or kill him, that's cool too. But without spoiling too much, these are no mere bandits, even though it says bandits. There's something going on. And you'll notice their health as well. This is one of those scenarios where you can accept the quest, you can get the quest, but the minute she dies, the quest ends, and it's one of those sorry kind of situations. You have to reload. So if you jump down here, she talks about a short path. There's actually two paths here. If you go to the left, you can enter a cave system that will take you to where you need to go. And it turns out there may or may not be a werewolf in there. So if you want to see that, go that way. If you want the easy path, you would go to the right. But that's it for us. So if you want to see the werewolf, I guess you'll probably have to buy the game. And thank you guys very much. I'll hand it back over to Martin.
Hello, Jesse. So thank you for a great commentary. So Duly noted. Okay, fire the quick time event guy and race to the sound guy for the birds. Okay, and 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 at the end you can consider buying the game. Yes. Okay. That was not part of the plan. Okay, guys. But seriously, so I hope you liked it. If you would like to watch it in higher resolution, we'll be posting the stream in HD afterwards, so you can check out the YouTube videos. As once again, the live stream is not really representative for the quality of the game. Imagine it on your brand new HD TV, you know. I've seen it, it looks gorgeous. But a few words right now of the edition itself. So this is really, really important because we strongly believe, we are gamers, we're buying games, that when you buy a game and pay full price for it, you should get a lot of stuff inside. And if you compare The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings Enhanced Edition on the Xbox 360 with most of the other games on X360 you've bought, how does it look like? I mean, normally what you get for the full price is just a disc, maybe two, if they are generous, of course, and a 16 pages manual, tops. What we have here for you is really exceptional. So, first of all, two DVDs with the game. The game is really big, so we had to put it on 2 DVDs. Then the official soundtrack, the world map, which is actually 4 times bigger than you see on the screen. It's folded here. Then the game manual, pretty thick one, and a quest handbook, which pretty much guides you through the whole game. And this is really premium content for the standard price. You know, a lot of people out there would call it a collector's edition or would ask additional $20 or euro for that. We are giving this to you just for the full price as a normal SKU, as a normal version, sorry. And there was one more edition for the Xbox 360. It's the Dark Edition, but unfortunately for you guys, unfortunately for us, it's sold out. We're really grateful that you went out and bought it so fast. Thanks a lot, guys. And actually, it's the price of it on eBay is increasing. So if you still are planning, you know, go there and check it out. It's getting kind of expensive. It's really limited. I have one very important information for all the gamers in the UK who have pre-ordered the game at Game or Game Station. We got great news today that the game will be available in Game and Game Station, both the Collector's Edition and the Dark Edition. So if you have pre-ordered there, check out with your store or check out with these guys online, and the copy will be waiting for you. So no worries. We got a lot of emails about it, and I'm really happy and really relieved that we can sort it out today. So the game will be available in Game. And we have the same for the PC Edition, premium content started price. So that's all the same goodness and greatness in box, and it will be available at the same time. If you would like to pre-order the game now for Xbox 360, just go to buythewitcher.com, and you have links to most of the stores that are handling it. If you would have any questions, you can always drop us an email, but there is a full offer on display. And no, we didn't forget about the PC gamers, and if you would like to get the game, you actually have more option, guys. You can go and get the game right now and get the update totally for free. So that's for the impatient ones, or wait until 17th of April and get the full version, the enhanced edition, digital or retail. And I would strongly like to encourage you to buy it at our sister company, GOG.com, as they have the only truly 100% DRM free and full of goodies and goodness edition. And you know, the money stays in the group too, so that's also important. Yeah, I'm doing a little bit too much sales. Okay, I'll stop. I'm getting signals from the room over here. So guys, very, very important announcement. I was surprised today. Actually, I was talking to Jesse, and he told me that a lot of people were asking him, what about the update, the enhanced edition actually? So what about the 1.1 million Witcher 2 fans who bought the game, and do they have to pay for the enhanced edition, for the actual update? No, guys. As usual, as in case of The Witcher 1, it's available for you totally for free through automatic update starting from the 17th of April. And that's one important information, because the update is big. We have reworked most of the assets in the game. We have added a lot of content. So it's 10 gigabytes or even more if you choose more language packs. It will take a while to download depending on your download speed. So what we have prepared for you, it's an option to pre-download the update. You can actually start pre-downloading from 11th of April. It's enough if you visit thewitcher.com and get our downloaded, and it will pre-download until 16 most of the stuff, so like 95%, and a couple hundred megs will be left out to be downloaded on the midnight when the game premieres. So once again, guys, for all the PC gamers who bought the game, the update is totally for free, available either automatically. So if you launch the game on the 17th, the launcher will ask you, do you want to update, yes or no? Or you can pre-download using our downloader. And I think these are great news to share. Okay, and coming to the X360 version, we have prepared something really, really special and unique. The console release is super important to us because it's our first console game, and The Witcher is coming for the first time to console, to Xbox 360. So we would like to get the word around and get you to play the game and see how great it is. And we're thinking about giving you an option to review the game and tell everybody else what you think about it. So we have prepared 1,000 fresh review copies. This is the final version of the game, and it's ready to be sent out to those of you guys who will visit thewitcher.com/review, and by 9th of April fill out a small form telling why we should send you the copy, and it's really just a few lines to convince us. And then we would kindly ask you to share your review with us on our Facebook wall, maybe with your friends. That would be perfect. But one important thing, you have to register by 9th of April. Then we'll be choosing the 1,000 people out of the all applications we'll get, and we'll start sending out the copies on the 12th of April. So the game is coming out on 17th, and if the kind postman permits, we will we'll deliver it to you before the launch of the game, so you can actually play the game early, and of course get a free copy of Witcher X360. How cool is that, eh? And right now I think a lot of you is surprised seeing this logo on the screen. It's kind of old school, but it has a cool flavor. I like it. But let's go back in time a little bit, and let's travel back to the Witcher Enhanced Edition. Actually, the game sold extremely well. 2.2 million units sold, lots of awards, and we're really proud of it. That's the foundation of our company. That's where we're coming from. And I have a little trailer for you here with a little surprise at the end. Take a look at it. Okay, so we gave it all away. The Witcher 1 Enhanced Edition is coming to a Mac near you, actually. So, for example, to my MacBook Air, and not only. I'm really happy to announce that because I noticed in the office that since quite a few years there's more and more Apples, you know, at every meeting, in every corner. And when we go back home with our computers, we don't have that many games to play. So we thought that it would be a good idea to make a game we would like to play, and so we made The Witcher for the Mac. But seriously, there's more and more Mac gamers, and we thought that it's a cool idea to give them a good game to play. What is very important, as a lot of Mac users, they don't really know what config they have, how powerful their machine or graphic card is. The game works on pretty much 3 years old Mac and newer. So we'll of course be posting the technical requirements, but if you have a 2 years old Mac, 3 years old Mac, it's almost guaranteed that the game will work on it, and it's heavily tested, so we've tried out a lot of configurations. The game, it's available exclusively on Steam, and I'll tell you a little bit more in a moment, and it's available right now, so you go to steampowered.com, you can get the game. And I think it's a great opportunity to get the game for all those of you who haven't had a chance to play it and maybe don't have a PC right now and have a Mac. For those of you who plan to buy the Xbox 360 version and have a Mac, or actually I should say it simpler, for all those of you who have a Mac, because if you don't have a Mac you will not run Witcher Enhanced Edition for Mac. That's kind of obvious. Going further into the Steam thing, great price, $9.99, €7.99, £6.99, or an equivalent in your local currency. But what is very important here, it's a hybrid version. What does it mean? If you already have a PC version on Steam, you bought it before, and a lot of you did, like 350,000 of you, thank you very much guys once again, you already have right now the Mac version. So if you install Steam on your Mac, you will see you can download and play the Mac version, and it works also the other way around. If you buy it right now for Mac and then you install Steam on your PC, you will have the game automatically there. So I definitely encourage you to go and check The Witcher Enhanced Edition out on Steam. But that's not all. That's not all. We have prepared something more, very, very special as well today for you guys. Very exciting, because that's our first thing for iOS, I think. You can guess, sort of. But let's take a look at a very quick trailer. Much more story, of course, guys. Story, focus, please. That's The Witcher digital comic book, the first one coming to iOS, so iPhone and iPad, and that was possible thanks to the original creators of the comic book. I'd like to say hello to the guys over here with us. Thank you very much, guys, for the great comic book. That's really exciting news, because that's our first thing for iOS, and it's coming, surprise, surprise, for free. It's coming for free, and it will be available on the 17th of April on iOS for iPhone and iPad. And maybe just a few words about it, but I think you already could have seen this on this trailer. The comic book is truly interactive, so you participate in the story, you cast signs, you advance with the story. And you know, first when we started working on the digital version, we thought, okay, we'll just make a comic book. But then we started actually playing it, and you are so deeply involved into the story. I think it's really cool, and you can check it out because it's for free. So 17th of April, check out the iOS App Store and get the Witcher comic book. But when we were announcing this conference, we were saying that there is an extraordinary announcement. There is an extraordinary announcement from CD Projekt Red and GOG.com jointly. So please let me invite on stage Guillaume, Managing Director of GOG.com. Guillaume? So what have we prepared for all the Witcher 2 fans, Guillaume?
I mean, first, just a bit of introduction. I think we have one huge common value between CD Pirate and GOG, which is that we don't treat gamers like criminal, and we like to make gamers happy with the purchase of their game. And even more, from time to time, we like to reward users who are faithful to us. And I think today we have a huge surprise for faithful fans of the Witcher franchise.
Actually, we were thinking about it for quite some time and preparing for it. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm really proud to announce you something really special and unique today. A free backup copy at GOG for every owner of The Witcher 2. So no matter where you bought the game, how you bought the game, you have a digital backup copy on GOG.com. It will be available starting from the 17th of April. But Guillaume, I have one question. So what do I really need the backup copy on GOG for?
There are a few reasons. I mean, if you bought the game in retail, you might be willing to have a backup copy to feel safe, because you could lose the game DVD, or you could scratch the game DVD, or your dog might be willing to eat the DVD one day.
That's Guillaume's personal story, actually.
I think it's good to feel safe, so you should grab the copy. It's for free and it's gorgeous. If you bought the game digitally, there is still one huge reason why you should get the backup copy on GOG, because the game on GOG is the only true DRM-free version of the game, so you don't need any internet connection, you don't need any clients. Just grab the backup copy and play the game anywhere, anytime. Last but not least, Marcin, I think it's really important to stress that the Witcher 2 copy on GOG, I mean, it's the most complete edition of the game available digitally. The game comes up with a huge selection of free goodies. We basically took the collector's box edition of the game and we made all the goodies digital for free. Of course, well, we could not make the bust of Geralt or the coin from the game digital, but all the rest is pretty much digital. So we have the art book, we have the manual of the game, we have the whole soundtrack. So it's a massive, massive backup copy, not just an ordinary backup copy.
We actually put our best people on making the coin digital. They tried different kinds of wire transfer, but PayPal was way too expensive, so we failed here.
Yeah,
guys, but you know, I think, to put it straight, some people can call us crazy. I already see some people in these big companies. Did I say evil? No, I didn't. I didn't want to say evil. Telling that these guys are crazy. They're giving away 1.1 million backup copies of their game. But we think, guys, that you bought it, you deserve it. So on the 17th of April or later, at any convenient moment, just go to GOG.com, Witcher Backup. Oh, thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. You'll get the checks later. Don't worry, don't worry.
They want 2 backup copies.
Yeah, they want 2 backup copies. What are they going to do? Download simultaneously? That's kind of cool, man. Okay, so just go to GOG.com/WitcherBackup on 17th of April, and you can reclaim your copy there. Just put your key, which you got with the game, retail or digital, and it will be there for you, 100% DRM free. So you can do whatever you want with it. Download it. Back it up again, you know, just to have one more copy at home. Some people do that, me for example. And the backup copy, it's waiting there for you.
But Marcin, I think there is just one thing which is worth clarifying to conclude. I heard a lot of big gossip recently that today we would announce something free and something huge, a legendary RPG.
And that's not the backup copy?
That's not the backup copy. We have more surprises coming up, and I would like to invite on stage Trevor. Trevor is the marketing guru of GOG, and he has some big news for you guys.
Trevor, the stage is yours. Okay. Well, let me shake your hand as well. Thank you.
Howdy, my name is Trevor. I'm the head of marketing and PR for GOG. We just had some phenomenal news from the CD Projekt Red, the developers of The Witcher. And we have a lot more great news coming to you from GOG, so I'm just going to get right to it. If you guys are fans of GOG, you very possibly heard recently we announced a bigger, fresher, newer GOG.com experience. And as part of that, we've kind of shifted a little bit of what we're looking to provide gamers. We've changed our name now. We're not Good Old Games. We're We're just GOG.com. There's no good old games here anymore. But beyond that, we've given a lot more to what we're providing our customers. So when you ask, what the heck have we been up to, let me briefly disclose that to you. For starters, we have changed how the website looks. If you haven't been to the site in a while, we've changed the front page, and now we have an area at the top title bar that follows you wherever you are on the page and lets you know if someone's PM'd you or giving you a forum reply, and helps you engage more with our great community. But beyond just reskinning the site, we've also added a whole lot of really neat new features. I'll quickly go through them so you can see them because some of you might not have heard the news about it. For starters, community wish list. That was one of the most desired things to add back into the website, and we've been telling people we will bring it back once we can do it in the GOG fashion. Well, it's back now, and it's back with style. Most importantly, you can, as you see here, request either games or features. You might notice the number one item here is System Shock 2. You can vote for that game if you want to add to the 18,000 plus votes and tell us that's an important game to you. But you can also say on the site features, maybe you browse our site a lot on your phone and you'd love to see a mobile CSS style sheet for it. Well, go to our forums, vote, tell us. This wish list is very important to us. I really need to stress the fact that we want to hear from you. What you're saying to us influences the decisions we're making on what features we bring you and when we bring them to you. To date, we have fulfilled more than 120,000 wish list votes across hundreds of different wish list items. So what you're telling us really is important to us. If you've got something you think GOG needs to do, hop onto our forums, go to the community wish list, and let us know. That's not the only new feature we've added. We've also overhauled and improved our downloader immensely. What we did was we rewrote it from the ground up to be a completely new experience. It's now much faster. You can have a lot of parallel connections to our servers to the point where I was able to download The Witcher 2 in about 2 hours. I think we have the fastest downloader of any digital store out there. As we're selling newer and newer games, this is increasingly important for anybody who wants to get them from us quickly. We also have error protection so that it's faster to download games. If there's a problem in your signal, we will catch that quickly. You won't have to re-download the whole game. This also has notifications in the downloader of game updates, forum replies, and PMs, so you don't have to wonder if someone's talked to you on the forums. You can see it right there in the downloader. We have the most requested feature for this downloader was the ability to download goodies through the downloader, and we now have that. With one click, you can download all the goodies for any given game, and for some of the games like The Witcher 2, that's nearly a gigabyte. So taking advantage of the really fast download speeds lets you get your goodies quicker. And finally, we have a cool beta feature we're just now testing out. If you want to help out and make the downloader better for everybody on GOG, you can check it out, go to our forums and download the newest version. We have cloud queuing where you're able to actually queue up downloads on your home computer from anywhere on the net as long as you leave it on and connected to the internet. And we have tons of more features coming to the downloader all the time. So be sure to check back. If there's some feature you really want, let us know. We'll be happy to try and add it in. New site updates are great, but what makes people come to our website is the games, really. That's what we sell, right? We have a ton of new games. We've released a whole bunch just in the last 2 weeks. Thought I'd briefly show you what it is we've got here. We have brought a whole slew of great indie classics to GOG, from Legend of Grimrock to Trine to Machinarium to The Whispered World, all just last week. Now, these are newer games, but they're indie games. We are, as part of the newer, fresher, bigger GOG, bringing you select really great indie games on our website. These are newer titles, and indeed, Legend of Grimrock is so new, it's not even available for download yet. It's still in pre-order period. If you don't know what Legend of Grimrock is, let me briefly show it to you here. Legend of Grimrock is an old-school first-person dungeon crawler. Think of something like Eye of the Beholder or Dungeon Master. It's got fantastic graphics, interesting puzzles, a number of levels, real-time combat. It's a unique magic system in there as well that makes this game kind of a reference back to those old great dungeon crawlers, but also a very modern take. This game is available on April 11th, but you can pre-purchase it right now. The full price is $14.99, but if you pre-order it, you will save 20% and pick the game up for just $11.99. If you're a fan of old-school dungeon crawlers, you better act soon, though. Only 6 days left before the full sale goes on, and then this won't be on the pre-order price anymore. Now, we have, I mentioned, a bunch of newer indie games in the catalog, but we're not just about these new indie games. We're still rocking the classics. We're still dedicated to bringing those good old games to our customers. So we have just recently released, for example, Wing Commander 4. That was just Tuesday we released that. And a few weeks back we had Anachronox, a fantastic game as well. We are committed to bringing more classic games to our audience every single week. So if you're worried, do these new games mean you're not going to see classics on GOG? That is definitely not the case. We're bringing more great games every week from our classic catalog as well. Now, we've showed you these indie games and we've said, hey, these newer titles are what we're bringing as part of the bigger, fresher, newer GOG. But that's not all we're bringing that's newer. Beyond indie games, we're also bringing a whole new category of game to GOG, and they're coming from big publishers. I'm happy to announce we are able to bring you newer premium editions on GOG, and these premium editions are going to come from a number of big names, but we're starting with Ubisoft. The first game we're able to bring you as a premium edition is Assassin's Creed Director's Cut. Obviously completely DRM free, but we go way beyond that to make a premium version of the game. This is the best edition of the game you will find for download anywhere. Let me tell you what we're including in it. Obviously, DRM free game. The official limited edition art book. We are including the official soundtrack. That's 226 minutes of music that ordinarily you have to go on iTunes and buy for $10, included here for free. We also have the in-game music, 3 hours of in-game music included for free, high-quality renders and concept art, user avatars, full HD wallpapers, and the manual. Now, this is an incredible package of goodies delivered in this game. The only game we offer on GOG that has similar content would be the Witcher 2 Digital Premium Edition. That's why we're calling these premium editions. They're that same high standard of content. And this is not the only premium edition we're bringing you right now. We also have Heroes of Might and Magic 5 Bundle. Now, I say bundle because this is not just the core game. This includes both expansion pack, Hammers of Fate and Tribes of the East. So you get the game DRM free and the expansion packs, and we go beyond that to make this premium. We're bringing you the official art book. We have the official soundtrack from the game and both the expansion. That's almost 3 hours of music. A world map, high-quality concept artworks, user avatars, full HD wallpapers, and of course the 3 manuals for the game and both the expansions. Now, these premium edition games have a ton of premium content, and as such, they come a little more expensively than you would find for our some of the games we have that are older games. These are newer games, so what we have here is these games are going to be $19.99 each, but because we really want to encourage you to try out these premium editions and see what makes them so incredible, we're running a special deal for you for the next week. If you buy these 2 games together, you'll be able to get them both for only $19.99. That's only good till the 12th of April. So if you like either of these games, act on this now. Make sure you don't miss out. Now, we have, beyond that, a variety of, beyond all this variety of games I've just talked about, we also have another pre-order that we're going to be bringing you. This is a adventure game from an award-winning studio. But I'm not going to go into too much. I'll let it speak for itself. So, Botanicula. It is a point-and-click adventure/exploration game by the same guys who brought you Samorost and Machinarium. These guys are award-winning developers. They've made fantastic adventure games already. They have a very signature kind of visual style that's very lush, very gorgeous, and I'm thrilled that we're able to offer this for pre-orders right now. Now, this game comes in two different versions. There's the standard version and there's the collector's edition. And the collector's edition has extra content, but it's going to cost more. Now, on GOG, we don't believe you should pay extra for the goodies that we include in our games. So as a result, we've come up with a version here that isn't quite as much content as the collector's edition, but is full of goodies and is the price of the standard version. Let me go through what you're getting with this. Of course, the game. Character artwork card showing you all the characters from the game. Demo soundtrack. Concept artworks. Design sketches. User avatars. And full HD wallpapers. All of this bundled in together. The game is available for sale on the 19th of April. That's when you can download it and play it. But we've got it for pre-orders right now, and we have a special deal for you. If you pre-order Botanicula, it's just $8.99 from now until the game is available for download. So pick it up, get all those goodies in there, and phenomenal game from a phenomenal studio here. We have discussed the bigger, fresher, newer GOG.com, and I've talked about a whole bunch of games this evening. And what I'm talking about here, let me simplify this down for you. We have a basic thing we're delivering you. We're bringing you classic games because we haven't forgotten our roots and what have made us great. We're bringing you classic games and we're bringing you indie games as well that have that old school feel to them. So when you think of GOG and you think of those classics, of course we're delivering those, but we're going beyond that now. We're offering you newer day one premium releases at phenomenal values and phenomenal games. Our promise to you guys is that we are offering DRM-free games, fair prices everywhere in the world, full of customer love. That means we're giving you extra goodies. We have great customer support. We have a phenomenal community that you can engage with and talk to other gamers. That's a true story. That's what we provide. Now, if you are a fan of ours, maybe you haven't followed us on all of our social media channels, check us out on Facebook, check us out on Twitter, check us out on YouTube. We have tons of information. We're telling guys all the time about what's coming up on GOG. It's your chance to see what will be happening soon. Although, I do recall there was some discussion that there was going to be a legendary RPG given away on GOG. So I guess this actually isn't quite the end. I think we have one more thing. That's right. We do have a legendary game we'll be giving because we've obviously, as we're bringing a bigger, fresher, newer GOG.com to everyone, the only reason we got here was because our community, the millions of people who visit our site every year, all the people who are members, all the journalists who talk about us and love us, they've helped us grow to be a very big digital distributor. As a result, we want to give something back, say thank you to all those people, and also say hello to the new folks who might have heard about us just recently. So we're going to give you guys one of the best RPGs ever made. I wonder if you can guess which RPG that might be. That's right. For the next 48 hours, Fallout, a post-nuclear role-playing game, is available on GOG, filled with a bunch of bonus goodies, completely free. This is a thank you to all of our old fans and a hello to all of our new ones. This comes to you courtesy of Interplay and GOG.com, of course. And that is really all we have to say here. I hope you enjoyed the presentation. Stick around for a few moments. Marcin Iwiński is going to do a wrap-up. Thank you all very much for watching.
Thank you very much, Trevor. I think really had quite some exciting announcements today. Let me thank you guys for watching us today, and go and grab one of the great things. So either Xbox 360 version, PC version, you can pre-download it, iOS comic book, Mac version if you want to play something right now, or something from the superb GOG offer. Botanicula, Grimrock, actually that's the one I have pre-ordered and I can't wait for it. Or Fallout for free, guys. I mean, thank you very much for watching us, and see you soon. Thank you.